Hey everybody, Scott Smith, Southern California at Rusnak BMW. Got this beautiful 2015 brand new BMW X6 35i M Sport package. This one's in the mineral white, and we got the cognac two-tone interior. One thing I love the drive of these cars. I love the styling. This one's got your M Sport with your 20-inch wheels on it. But we do have Johnson in there to give us a little rev time. Let's check that out. Not too bad. That's your twin power turbo technology. It's a 3-liter. It's 300 horsepower. You get that at 5,800 RPMs, and you've got 295 foot-pounds of torque that you're going to get at 1,300 RPMs. Real nice redesign on this car for the 2015. And this car is loaded. It's got a lot of options on it, but there's your new front end with the M Sport package. So you completely redesigned lower bumper. You see from the fog lights down. Really nice job, pretty aggressive. And it does have the full LED headlight lighting package on this vehicle too. Really nice for the night vision if you need it. Awesome looking M department designed 20-inch wheels. Also with the M Sport package, you can see they're doing a lot of shadow line exterior. That's your true wheel well exit port there to help with the turbulence in there at high speeds. Black shadow line trim all the way around the window. Thanks, Johnson. Show you in a second too. Johnson pulled up the little brother, the X4. Show you a little comparison later. Let's give you a little back shot on this one. Really do like these M Sport package. Just changes the whole look and attitude of the car. Don't get me wrong, the standard vehicle is amazing too. Very well balanced. Your weight ratio front to rear weight ratio on this with an empty vehicle is 49.3%. So less than 1% weight ratio front to rear. One thing with our all-wheel drive X-Drive is you can have full power to the front axle or rear axle, where a lot of our competitors are only up to 70% front to rear. So definitely it's the ultimate driving machine. There's your rear styling. That gray diffuser design that they have, and then with the white patch in the middle, matching the paint's a really nice style. You kick open that rear hatch. Now there's about 4 settings for the height of that hatch, just in case you're not too tall, or if you don't want it to hit maybe the garage door. If you're parking it indoors, you can set that at 4 levels. You got a hard security shade here. Folds up, pops out too. 40-20-40 split seats. And you got some great hooks for hooking bags, grocery bags, power source. You even got tie downs that slide in and out. And these come off, just push down, pull right out in case you don't want them in there. And great carpeted storage underneath too. These are your floor mats. In the United States, they're standard. It's a nice place to hide stuff, keep emergency stuff, hide your Christmas gifts. Let's go ahead and put this back. You can kick close the rear hatch. Gives you a little warning. There you go, in case your hands are full. Let's go inside the car. Great two-tone contrast stitching. This one's got the Napa leather with the M Sport. Less grainy, really nice and soft. Folding down the seats just comes with one action. Black headliner with your M Sport. As you can see over in the far window, you do have the sunshade up. So you can see that you can still see through it, but it definitely helps cutting the edge off when you're sitting in the back and the sun is just in that perfect spot for a long drive. So you got some storage, metal armrest, cup holders, and then this one does have the 4-zone climate control system, so it's really nice. You can set up your own temperatures in the back, your own fan strength. This one does have your cold weather package, so you do have the rear heated seats, and then each vent you can customize, not with just temperature, but also with the manual dial here. A little bit colder, a little bit of hotness if you want in the winter time. Oh, this car has 8.3 inches of clearance. So definitely, just in case you do have to go on some trails, or if you are actually using these in the snow, things like that, you do have some clearance. The weight on this vehicle being the 3.5i model, Sport Activity Coupe, the X6, is in the X-Drive, because we do have a 2-wheel drive version out for the 2015 model. This one's 4,750 in pounds. 4,750 pounds is your curb weight on this car. It does have a gross vehicle weight rating of over 6,000. So that's kind of nice for maybe potentially some tax benefits here in the United States. Please consult your tax advisors, professionals, if you're thinking about purchasing the car, not leasing. So you do have some nice storage here. It is got a nice soft material in there in case you want to store sunglasses, things like that. Got your M Sport dead pedal. Got your M symbol there inside the door. Also, you can open the rear hatch from here now, open and close. Got your windows, your mirrors. Unlocks and locks are now on the outer doors. Instead of being in the center console or between the vents like our older models. Great resolution in your iDrive screen. 20 gig hard drive, 4.2 version, very quick, very fast, very efficient. The voice command system's amazing. You can load in a whole address in one sentence and then activate it. Got the digital dash now, so that's really nice. You can see how it highlights. And then when you go into different driving attitudes, I call them, you'll see it'll actually change it up a little bit. Different colors, different setups. So you can see there in the tack, it's pretty cool in the sport mode. Back to comfort is your default setting when you turn on the car. And then you can see the light blue there, set up there for maximizing efficiency. So really cool design with the dash display, I should say. You do have your heads-up display out there, a lot of stuff. Nav directions will come up there, phone history, your presets, radio stations, obviously speed. One thing I wanted to do is go over the sticker with you guys. Let's just see if we can pull that off, since I'm right in the wrong spot to be able to see it. It always seems to happen. I want to get you guys a good shot being in the sun with the car, but then looking at the sticker, it basically blinds me. So I'm going to move the car for a minute. We'll do that in a second. Let's go back inside and check out all the styling. Dual climate control. This system's all been upgraded within the last year on a couple of our other models. But here you can see great symbols, easy to read. Cup holders, they do like to hide them. So pull that out. Not too bad. And they got some side pieces here in case you like to lean your knee against it, nice and soft, smooth. And then you can see here we have some of our features here. There's like your hill descent feature. That way if you're going down a hill or backing down a hill, you can push that. It'll keep the car within a 3 to 6 mile per hour range. Take your foot off the brake and just steer. So it'll keep it at a low speed for you with great traction. This one's your front side cameras. So if I push that button, oh excuse me, I apologize, on this car it's our surround view, but you can see both left and right and forward. So it's kind of nice if you got to stick your nose out in the street and look down the street to see if anybody's coming, if there's cars parked along the curb. Then you can turn on your sensors if you want to at any time. As you can see, it does the heads up. Let's close the door. Or, excuse me, does the overview, the surround view above. So what you do is you have little drones that follow you around all day. No, I'm just kidding, guys. There's cameras all around the vehicle, in the side mirrors, the front, so it gives you kind of a cool look that you think, hey, that's my actual car. Now, I know I picked a white vehicle, but that is actually not that vehicle. It's just a default picture symbol on the screen. But the 4 cameras are showing you everything there. So a really neat design. Push down right there on the iDrive controller, and then now it'll go to the rear camera. High res, which is really nice. The green is your direction of travel. So let's turn the wheels. As you can see now, the red is your maximum turn. Also, I have some of the obstacle warnings turned on too, so that's why some of the little boxes are coming up on the screen when you're getting close to something. And then there's your sensors, front and rear. Good old iDrive controller. There's a touchpad. Got the dark wood trim in here. And then also you can see the full leather dash, contrast stitching. One thing that was really nice, which I learned from training and noticed it on the car, is see that rear window there? They've actually made it bigger. So the top of it's been domed, so you have more visibility. So really nice job on it, because it is a long sloping window. It's the philosophy of this car being a sports activity coupe. And you do have 5 seatbelts now in these cars, where they used to only have 2 plus 2. Nice big moonroof. And it also pops up as a vent, and it's also tinted from the factory for protection from the sun. One thing I wanted to do too is, let me move this forward a little bit, and let's see if we can get a little different angle on it. There we go, that way I can get the sticker out of the sun. Great M Sport steering wheel. I know it's upside down right now. Great Napa leather. It's thick, it's soft, easy to grip, paddle shifters easy to get to, and you can read the dash, but really great system. Okay, let's get out. One thing I wanted to show you too is these seats are just awesome. The multi-contour seats, 20-way adjustable. So this button here actually does the width. So it'll tighten up around you, especially going through the canyons and stuff. That way you don't slide around your seat. You got your full lumbar support, inflate, deflate, move up and down from lower to middle back. This one's really neat, because if I push on this, watch your headrest and shoulder, it actually comes forward, so you can put it against the back of your head, so you can adjust it forward and aft. You can bring up the headrest, and also this will cradle the head, so you can pull this out. It's great because all these features are on both seats, and you also have the ventilation seats here, which is right there. So that way, blow air up through the ventilated leather here, cool you down, get a little airflow and circulation going. Also, they've upgraded the set button, so when you're sitting in the seat, you can look down and see the set 1, 2, which is nice, a lot easier to read. And then you've got the extension up front. Really awesome seats, I would recommend them. This one with the cold weather package also has the heated steering wheel, and then you got the full telescopic and tilt. All right. Also has the soft closed doors for you. Just watch out for the fingertips. Okay. That might be a little better angle there, so I thought you guys could read this and look at all the packages. Go ahead and pause it anytime you want to be able to stop and read some of the features. But this car out here in California, we consider this pretty loaded. I know there's some really advanced tech options that we have, but we would consider this a loaded car here at the dealership. So, and as you can see, get down to the bottom there, just under $80,000 US. Mileage 1827 city highway with an average of 21. And there's your final assembly. All right, let's back out and get some more pictures. Oh, a couple other things. It does have blind spot detection, lane departure warning, pedestrian, accident avoidance. So we do have a lot on this vehicle, as you saw from the packages. And this is our mineral white metallic, which I think we introduced about 3 or 4 years ago on the 3 Series, if I'm correct, is one of the first models that got it. So that's your X6 35i X-Drive 2015. Also here, a lot of people were wondering about the X4, and it's a great smaller brother, definitely less expensive. A lot of the same characteristics are available. Great car, just in case if you don't need something that big, dealing with the X6. And also price range is definitely going to be less also. Does start out with the 2.8i model turbo 4-cylinder, and then you have the 3.5 turbo 6 available. X6, you know, starts out with the 3.5 and goes up to a 5.0. And then if you've seen one of my other videos, we just did some training on the X6M. An outrageous vehicle. But hey guys, thanks for watching. Share it on your other media sources. Other enthusiasts would love to see it, I hope. Hey, if you got any comments, please put them down below. Hopefully I'm doing a good job in keeping you interested. Thanks. Bye-bye.